Welcome, 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 everyone. Thank you so very much for taking the time out of your schedule on this Freedom Friday to come and join me on this watch party that I decided to host related to travel. I just made a statement to everyone in my presentation stating that I wanted to host a travel watch party because I wanted to know there are individuals out there that said that they wanted to leverage their income. Maybe they wanted to have an opportunity to take some bills off the table. And I wanted people to see exactly what I was doing in travel, of course, because people are following me, or maybe someone else shared this particular presentation with you to let you know that this is what they're doing as well, because they probably are on my team. And so we just wanted to show you exactly what we're doing because people have questions because they may see us traveling a lot or see us advertising some things about travel and how it has become a game changer in our lives. So we wanted to give you this opportunity just to get to know a little bit more about travel. So this is the opportunity that you can go ahead and click share. You can share this particular watch party with your friends or anyone else that you know that may want an opportunity in travel. They want to know what it's about. This is a great opportunity to go ahead and click share now. Go ahead and click like if you prefer. So we can go ahead and get started. So I want to take a moment to introduce myself to you guys. My name is Jobina Spencer. I also go by JB, and I am in the travel industry. So just to give you a little background history about myself, I've been in the information technology field for over 20 years. I am a newlywed, and because of that, I love to spend time with my family. But being on call as an information technology person, it takes me away from being that person that spends time with their family on a regular basis. So I decided that I wanted to create my own time freedom, which allowed me to spend the time with my family and enjoy uninterrupted bonding time. So what happened, guys, I saw a marketing sign about home-based travel and it immediately sparked my interest. And I knew that I needed to get into the business because this business isn't going anywhere, and I knew that it will always produce good fruit. In the past, I booked my own travel and others' travel, and guess what, guys? I wasn't even getting paid for it. So it made perfect good sense for me to get in and get paid for something that was going to happen anyway. And I'm excited to build a team and create a lifestyle so that there's no limitations on how I manage my time. I look forward to growing a great team and produce, of course, some income and productivity as I start in this travel industry. So guys, because of that, I want to tell you, welcome to the best place on the planet. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Imagine financial freedom. What does that look like for you? Does financial freedom mean that you have the opportunity to go wherever you want to go and buy whatever you want because there's no limitations on exactly what your bank account currently says? What does personal freedom look like? Personal freedom is normally mean you really have no care in the world, that you can basically move at your own particular time space, as she is just cruising along in her convertible car. Time freedom. Time freedom means no man waits on anyone. Some of us got up this morning, had to go to our 9 to 5, punch that clock. But guess what, guys? We would have preferred to punch the clock out the window. So let's talk about how we're going to design your ideal life, right? Designing your ideal life, just think about it. You're going to talk about how we're going to be able to conform, how to earn, travel, save, and experience more all through travel by building a strong network. It's going to help you know how you can have unlimited income opportunities. And building a strong network, guys, it doesn't mean getting a second job. We all know that getting a second and third job only makes you extremely tired, and you don't even have time to basically overcome the basic bank account that you currently have, right? Because you're spending more time and more energy just to get a little bit more leverage. Now, guess what? I'm going to show you how you can use e-commerce in order to make this happen, because you can work from anywhere at any time, and you don't have any inventory you have to tote around in your car, right? I once heard if you don't have an e-commerce business, you might as well be what? Out of business, guys. And I'm going to show you how you become a travel professional with all this travel commissions. And I'm going to give you the secrets of how the travel profession works. So let's talk about this young man that you see on the screen right now. This is our founder and CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley, guys. He is a solid guy who has over 20-some years of experience in the network marketing. This is a 3-year-old company at the time, but guess what, guys? We're running to 4 years in this October, and that tells you that he has great corporate leadership and he knows how to drive a business. He said that he is committed to offering a financial opportunity that provides now income and, more importantly, sustainable financial security. He said that he will take people over profit any day. So who don't want to have that type of support? I'll follow that person any particular moment. Now, Mr. Bradley said, Les, I have this type of experience, but let me go ahead and get a good foundation of a team that help to support this vision. So he decided to bring in Mr. Andy Coffin, who's the president and CFO. Mr. Coffin has decades of experience in the marketing and sales arena, and he has managed and budgeted multi-million-dollar companies. And this is our support team that is trained, and they're very courteous and professional. Now, this other young lady you see, her name is Miss Leanne Treckler. Guys, she is a COO, okay? She helps manage over 47,000 travel agents that we have. And because she does such a great job, guys, we're always going to say great things about her, not only because she cuts the checks, guys, but because she is a great person and she helps us keep afloat, and she knows everything of what's going on in the business. Now, listen, that's a powerful and dynamic team right there for the planet. But now we're going to go right to travel. And this is Mr. James Farrar. He is the co-founder and president of Inteletravel. This guy comes with 25 years of travel experience. He has accreditations and certifications from CLIA and ARC and with the Better Business Bureau. If you didn't know, I'm going to tell you this little secret. He is the founder and he coined the phrase of home-based travel before anyone else ever thought about it. Okay, so he's going to make sure that we have fun, and we're going to put that right back into travel as we do so. Now, as you see this coming up on your screen, these are some of our preferred partners that have partnered with us to make sure that we have the best available products to offer our customers. Now, listen, you have used some of these consumers before. We're talking about Norwegian Cruises and Delta Vacations. You guys use them, right? You went to their websites to go ahead and book some travel from them. We're talking about Disney Cruises, Marriott's, right? This is documentation. Documentation beats conversation any day when you're saying that our company has award-winning recognitions from all of these companies. We're talking about receiving an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. If you don't know, let me tell you, the Better Business Bureau does not rate companies that don't have a product to sell. We have a product, and it's called travel, guys, and you can look us up every day and all day, but our A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau will always remain the same. So did you know that commissions was already built inside of your travel bookings? Did you know that? Go ahead and say yes or no. You can put that in the chat. Did you know that travel commissions was already put into your bookings? Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. As a travel business owner, what you're looking at. You know people that do group cruises for family reunions or interest groups. You know someone that's getting married. They may do a destination wedding, you know, anniversaries. Like I have someone that's actually going to Maui, Hawaii on Sunday because they want to celebrate their anniversary. We have those insight things that we can do. Group travel, your church goes on travel, your sorority or fraternities go on travel. What about your little league sports or your college sports or your team sports, right? They always need to do some type of group travel together. And guess who can help them with that? We do, because we'll give you the best booking engine ever, right? Instead of sending someone to all those other booking sites, what if I can tell you that we can send them to you.com and you get paid 70 to 80% commission off of travel that was going to happen anyway. Okay, guys. So we'll give you access to the cruises. We'll give you access to the vacation packages, the resorts. Guys, there's concerts that's coming up, right? Especially those of you that may be close to arenas. We know that there's concerts and football games and basketball games that's coming up. Guys, you get to sell those too, and you still get that wonderful commission off of those bookings people going to do anyway, right? So let's go ahead and continue to talk about that. Let's talk about why travel and why now. Well, guys, why not? This travel industry is 8 trillion annually, which means that it's not going anywhere. People are going to still continue to travel no matter what. They're going to always find time to travel. And why now? Because this market is expected to increase with $15 trillion in the next 10 years. How many zeros are in trillion? A lot. So let's not even think about why not get into travel. Okay? Today, while you was at work, did someone get on your nerves? You got on the internet because you said, I need to get away from Margaret. Okay? So what did you do? You went and helped fill the Google search engine because you put in the word travel. Travel is the #1 research category online. So that is why travel, and that is why now. Because have you ever seen an airport empty? No. When the government shut down, people were still flying. They were still renting cars. They were still staying in hotels because travel is never going anywhere no time soon. And why not, guys? These baby boomers. How many baby boomers do I have on this watch party tonight? If you're a baby boomer, go ahead and put BB in the chat. Okay, baby boomers, guess what? You guys are fueling this market because you're retiring. And anyone knows that once you retire, what do you want to do? You want to travel, right? You want to take time away because you've used up all your other time working. So we all know that when the baby boomers touch anything, the market starts to explode. When they decided that the automobile they wanted to drive, that exploded. Then they said, hey, we want to go ahead and buy homes. So guess what? The real estate market exploded. Now they're traveling more than ever. Now look at that. $8 trillion industry is exploding. Why do you think they call them baby boomers? Because everything they touch, it goes boom. Okay? And guess who else is fueling it? These millennials. They're spending over $200 billion annually. And where do you think they're getting the money from? These retired baby boomers, right? And these millennials, they're not taking just any old trip. They're not going down the road to Six Flags. They're not going to Ocean City. You know, they're not going to King's Dominion. These guys, they're going to great trips. They're going to Dubai. They're going to Aruba. They're going to London, right? They're going over to Germany. They're taking all of these great trips. So get in and travel now and make sure that you're a part of this $15 trillion industry that's going to take part. Now, you guys are probably watching me through some type of electronics, of course. So how many of you have even decided to book your travel through your phone or through your tablet, right? If you decided to do that and you once had booked your vacation or your flight or your hotel through your phone, go ahead and type yes in the chat so we can go ahead and point you out. Because we know that you've booked some type of travel through your phone. So why not get paid on something that people are doing anyway? So, excuse me. So let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's talk about getting paid on something that's going to happen anyway with 70 to 80% commission. You're going to be partnered with some of our great preferred partners worldwide, and you don't have to worry about any third-party people to interject. We're going to give you the best training modules, and we have the best customer service that there is to talk about within Inteletravel. You're going to receive a nice customized website, and guys, guess what? We have over $100,000 of marketing and training material already set aside. So most companies don't have that. We're going to get you so trained up that you're going to be able to go out and you're going to be more profitable in this business because we already have the training tools already here. It's just like buying a franchise, Chick-fil-A or McDonald's. You're not going to go and reinvent the wheel. You're not going to paint the golden arches blue, you're going to go ahead and go and do it because someone has already set the path, and you're going to leave those golden arches golden because it's already proved to be a proven system that works. So now, you said, well, how much can I earn? Because you're talking about all these great preferred partners and 70 to 80% commission. Let me show you what it's going to look like, and if you're interested in seeing. Now, just imagine, you know someone that's a business traveler, right? They're going to go to your site, you.com, and you're going to get paid because they're going to use your booking engine to do a 3-night hotel stay 3 times a month. Guess what your commission is going to be? $151. Okay, yeah, it may not be a lot of money, but can't this take care of your cell phone bill? Or at least can take care of one of your little bills at your house? But guess what? It's more than what you had before, and you didn't even have to book it. They went through your customized website, and they booked this on their own. Now, what about if I can show you what a 5-day golf trip will look like? This is just out of a 4-day for 4 people in Scottsdale, Arizona. But what if it was a girls trip or a nice getaway for a couple of your friends? What would that look like? $274. Now, I'm sure what bill will be taken away from your family. Now you can use your money for something more important. Now, what if you know someone that is getting married? They're going to go on a honeymoon anyway. So why not help them book a 7-day honeymoon cruise, all inclusive in Cancun with a butler service? Now listen, I heard that once you get a butler service, you never go back to serving yourself. But what would that commission look like? $561 on something that was going to happen anyway. Guys, anyway is the clue today. Anyway. What about a 5-day group cruise? I talked to you guys earlier that I know some of you cruise, but what if you could get a fan reunion booked, right, on a 5-day cruise? Let's say it's 20 cabins. They're going on a Western Caribbean cruise. Now listen, this is for the fan reunion. You can put some people on the north side of the wing, the east side of the wing. You can separate them. You don't even have to see them. Put some on a Lido deck and some on the promenade deck. It doesn't matter. Whether they get along or they don't get along, they're on the sea, and your commission is $22.40. Guys, it doesn't matter who got along with who. You're going to walk home with $22.40 commission. Is that good or is that great? So now I showed you what some of your commission can look like. Now let's talk about how we learn and how we have fun. We take these great, amazing opportunities and we call them exclusive Inteletrips. Now I'm going to go ahead and peel over and show you guys exactly what some of our classroom time look like, some of y'all vacation time. Now think about this. We have a classroom time of 4 nights in Montego Bay for $99 a person. That's some of you guys' vacation, but it won't be at $99 because we'll be here in Montego Bay just testing out the water to make sure that when we put our feet in the water, that we actually can see the water because the water is really blue. Now listen, we're learning while we're in Montego Bay, but it's just to swim up to the bar just to make sure that the umbrella is nicely planted into that drink. Yeah, Mon, can you say that again? We're just going to test it out just to make sure that everything is nice and neat for our customers when we refer them. Now, what about summer just ended? Some of you guys may have taken your kids to Walt Disney World. $3.99 a person. You can't even get into the park for 3 days for $3.99. This is going to include your hotel stay, your hopper passes, and the only thing Disney's asking you to do, go and check out Space Mountain. Can you put your kids in? When you go down a hill, just hold your hands up and make sure that the air feels good going through your hair. We want you to send your kids to all the food courts. Can you just make sure that the cotton candy tastes nice? And that you can find some Mickey ears that fit on your head and see if Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck could come out and play with you. That's all we're asking you. This is our particular items of what we call a classroom setting. Now I talked about what if you did a family reunion for 5 days for a 20-room cruise, but what if I tell you that you can get a 7-night Royal Caribbean classroom time just to check out a balcony for $559 to make sure that you can see the water from your room on the balcony. Guys, this is some people's vacation, but this is how we learn and how we are able to make sure our customers are extremely happy with our product. So we have some guarantees in place. And some of our guarantees in place actually goes for our customer first, because of course, that's how our business is ran. So we call it our best travel price guarantee. And what that says is, if for any reason that after our customer books a travel and they find it cheaper on any other site, as long as it's apple to apples and oranges to oranges, we'll meet or beat that particular price. And if by chance we can't beat it, we'll go ahead and give them the difference in a travel voucher so they can travel with Inteletravel in the future. Now, this next guarantee is 100% money back guarantee, and this goes for our particular agents. And what it says is no questions asked. If for any reason within a 30-day period, you put on your training wheels, you put your helmet on, you say, I'm going to ride this ride, and you fall off, and you say, you know what, I just don't think this is for me. It is okay. You want to get out, we'll let you out. If you don't want to be in business with us, we don't want to be in business with you. So we respect that, and we'll go ahead and give you your money back. No questions asked within 30 days. Now, here's a unique profit guarantee. I've never seen this in any company, never even in a store. Guess what that says? It says, listen, we'll give you an opportunity within 12 months. If you don't make more than you've invested, we'll cut you the difference. Most likely you'll just break even. But guess what? We're going to make sure that you're profitable, because we know that this company is very profitable in the products that we offer. So guys, that's the portion of our travel. I told you how you can save more, earn more, and travel more through the travel products. But now let's go ahead and talk about building a network, right? A strong particular network. Now listen, building a network does not mean you have to get a second job, right? We understand that the more jobs you get, it just means that you're tired more. You don't have the opportunity to leverage your time. But this is how we're going to talk about how you can do that and capitalize on the power of leverage and residual income. Now listen, everybody has that uncle that knows everything in the family. We all go to him, right? So my uncle, Warren Buffett, he said, never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source of income. How wise is that? So let's talk about creating a second source of income and leveraging your income. This is how it works. In order for you to be able to leverage your income, you have to be an actual PlanNet marketing rep, right? You can be an ITA, which is an independent travel agent, but you won't have the opportunity to sell travel agencies. In order to sell travel agency, a person must go through a marketing rep. Okay, so it's a two-part business if you want to have the opportunity to leverage your income additionally for an additional stream of income. And this is how it works. On every sale that you sell an independent travel agent, the person that referred them will receive a $50 sale commission. Okay, so let's just say Susan met Marcus, and Marcus decided he wanted to join the business. The company will then give a $50 direct sale commission as a way to say thank you to Susan for referring Marcus of $50. So guess what, guys? You say this, I'm not a salesperson. I don't like to sell. I know I'm watching this watch party, but I don't like to sell anything. But I'm sure that you was helping Popeyes give some free advertisement for them Popeyes chicken biscuits or chicken sandwiches, right? So you was marketing it for them, because the lines are out the door. So all you're doing is you're helping someone by telling them about something good, about a product, and how they can help themselves and help other people leverage their income so they can change their lives. Okay, so that's basically what that is. So now we also have something called a 50% match. Every direct sale that a person makes on their rep makes, the company will pay them a commission, and they will also pay you a 50% match. So let's talk about that real quick so everyone understands. Susan refers Marcus. Marcus now goes and finds Tamika. When Tamika signed up, Marcus will get $50, and then Susan will get a 50% match of that $50, which is $25. Guys, it's no limit on any of these sales or any of these matches, right? It's upfront and they're paid weekly. Do you know any way that you're paid weekly just for referring someone to a business? If I can refer someone to my company, they're telling me they're going to give me $50,000 or $25,000 every time I refer someone. Let me tell you, I'm going to be finding everyone, even if they don't qualify. I'm going to find them just so I can get that $25,000 match or a referral bonus. And it's important that we understand, just as we're referring people to a good movie or to a good restaurant, it's important that we make sure we're referring our business out, because guess what? When we refer our business out, we don't know the people that they know, right? So we have to get connected with their network in order for us to make sure that we're getting paid. And tell me, what can you do with the extra $50 that is paid weekly? If you know 4 people and they sign up 4 times 50 is $200, what can you do with an additional $200? Now listen, we also have something that's called team bonuses, and they get an extra $10 for every ITA that they sell, and they can earn up to 6 levels of $10. Okay, so that's a great and good thing. So let's talk about our builder program, right? So our builder program is talking about a bronze builder. That means that they're basically, Susan went out and she found 3 people that wanted to purchase independent travel agencies, right? So now she becomes a bronze builder. So you're talking about she received $50 times 3 people. We know what that is, $150. But now Marcus said, listen, I can beat Susan. I'm going to go out. I'm going to find 6 people. He finds 6 people that want to get into the independent travel agencies, right? They want their own travel agency. So we're talking about 6 times 50 is 300. Tamika said, listen, I'm going to do one better. I'm going to find 9 people, right? And so she gets 9 times 50. That's $450 that now she's bringing in. So we're talking about weekly income just because someone is thinking of someone else, right? So my goal is always help someone to help someone else. We always can help someone. We don't have to be the crab in the crab barrel trying to pull the other person down just so we can get out. We know that this is not a competition amongst anyone because we all have the same opportunity to leverage ourselves and get weekly pay. So guess what? Once you do that, we're going to get a 10% commission. Once you become a gold builder, you get 10% commission off of the travel that we just talked about. So let's say we just talked about that 20 book room cabins for 5 nights, and it was $22.40 of commission. Now, because Marcus went ahead and sold the $22.40 commission, or he sold the actual rooms, right? Susan don't know who went on the cruise, and she really don't care. But guess what? Marcus gonna get $22.40 commission, and Susan don't know them people, but she's gonna get a 10% override. So she's gonna walk away, with $242, right? But she doesn't even know these individuals, and that's the great opportunity of a commissionable bonus of a 10% override. Now listen. You want to know if someone's going to make money off of me. I don't want no one making any money off of me. Well, guess what? If you don't sign your own checks at your job right now, then someone else is making money off of you. So the 50%, the 10% match and the 50% match comes from the company. It doesn't come from the individual person. So don't think that someone's in the business, they're going to make money off of you. It comes directly from the company. Okay, so if you can write your own check, what would your check say you're worth at your job? Can you do anything? What would you have to do to get an additional $242 or $2,200 commissionable check, or $50 extra for referring somebody? You probably don't want to do it, right? It's going to require you to be working hard, staying late. You may have to work with someone you don't want to work with. But guess what? As a business owner, you can decide when you want to work, where you want to work, and whom you want to work for. So let's go ahead and talk about our residual income. Our residual income is the most aggressive plan that is out there. And guys, it only takes 2 people to unlock your first level. So once you unlock your first level with 3 people, you're going to get $4 per person. So let's do some simple multiplication. 4 times 3 is 12, right? So you're looking at $12 a month. Now listen, don't go quit your job because of $12 a month, but we're talking about residual income. We're talking about things that we all know what residual means. Residual means you do something once and it continues to happen over and over and over again. So we're talking about doing something once. Go ahead and hit that share button and share this information with someone that may be looking for a better opportunity for themselves. Now we're talking about 2 people on the second level, right? They have that can hold 9 levels. And we're talking about 9 times 4 a month. We're talking about $48 a month. It may not seem like a lot, but guys, as you continue to grow in this business, your matrix will continue to overflow. It will grow because of you, but in spite of you, it will continue to grow and grow and grow. So we talked about those bronze builders. That means they just had 3 people wanted to do an independent travel agency. So guess what? When their matrix fully matures for 27 levels or 27 people in their level, they're going to get $156 per month. Now, guess what? You don't have to know all these people in your matrix, because once it starts to grow, people just spill in from other ways. It's just the way the formula is calculated. And guys, you have an opportunity to continue to grow and grow and grow. So you have silver people that all they needed was 6 people, right? 6 independent travel agencies. And guess what? We're looking at when they fully mature, we're talking about monthly $39,000, guys. Come on now, is that good or is that good? All you have to do is find 6 people that are underpaid and overworked and see if they want to come into a business where they can create their own increases on their own time and get paid weekly and monthly. Now let's talk about our goal builders, right? Our goal builders are those that found 9 people or more to join their organization, and they created 9 independent travel agencies. And when they fully mature, guys, we're talking about $118,000, right? So let's talk about this. What can you do with an additional $48? What can you do with an additional $4,300? Can you go ahead and pay your mortgage? Can you pay off your student loans? What can change in your household for your family? Let's talk about that. Can you generate this residual amount monthly on your current job? My goal tonight is to help you think differently and knowing that you don't have to participate in the rat race when you can make more in this business monthly than you can on your current job. So guys, here's our directorship program that we have. Our directorship program is saying that basically we love to celebrate our people and we love to recognize them. Don't you love to be around a company that's willing to celebrate you and not just tolerate you? So this is our directorship program. As you see, there's stars. We have 1 through 9 stars, right? And so basically these individuals, they get paid the first of every month, in addition to their weekly pay, in addition to their residual incomes. So we have multiple ways to get this residual income to you. So being a 1-star just means that you have at least 100 people or 100 ITAs in your organization, and you're going to get a monthly stipend of $500 on the first of every month. So we're talking about in 10 days, guys. Some people accounts are going to be hit with an additional $500. But because we know that in order to be a goal builder, you have to have at least 9 people or more. They have 100 people. So now in addition to that $10 team bonus, they're going to get $20, and they're going to get that $10 on top of the $20 because they are now a 1-star director. And we have some actual 1-star directors that may be watching me tonight on this watch party. Now we're talking about a 2-star director. They just have over 300 ITAs in their organization, and they're going to get $1,000 a month on the first, with in addition to $30 team bonus, and they're actually going to get an extra $10 on top of that. So guys, guess what? We're talking about we have all the way up to 6 star directors who are documented. So guess what? They're getting an additional $16,000 on the first of every month, right? Documented. Come on now. What can you do with an additional $16,000 a month, right? That's an increase that you can create on your own and not have to wait until 6 months being on your job or a year being on your job and fighting over apples and oranges with your boss just to get an additional 75 cents or 50 cents raise from them, where you can create your own particular raise. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this additional type of presidential ring and Rolex program that this particular company loves to celebrate and recognize our people that are in our business. We have something called a sapphire ring, and it just means that people are going out and they're making $100,000 annually in their income. They're just bringing home just a little over $8,300 a month, and they're going to be rewarded with a sapphire ring. We have a ruby ring, which is $2,500. $250,000 annual, and that's just a little over $20,000 a month. Now we have a diamond ring and a double diamond ring. And guys, we actually have our 6-star director who is documented. He is a double diamond ring wearer. He's making over $1 million annually. So guys, this is a great business. It's profitable, and he is documented, right? And then guess what? This Rolex watch that you're looking here, everyone that receives a 5-star directorship, they're giving a $20,000 crusted diamond Rolex watch. Now let me tell you, some of you may not have no watch on. You may have a Rolex, a no watch on, a Rolo, a Bolo watch. But guess what? I'm not buying myself a Rolex watch. But if I hit 5-star director and they're giving it out, I'm not going to be disrespectful. I'm going to hold my arm out and say, thank you very much for my Rolex diamond crusted watch. Okay, so I just want you to see that, yes, we do have a great opportunity here. And guys, this is just our disclosure statement, right, for 2018. Now, trust and believe, 2018 disclosure statement has nothing on 2019. Now, this is just saying that some people do get in just for travel, and other people say, I'm going to get in because I want to make a difference, in my family's lives. So they're here to change their lives. And this is just our disclosure statement, just what we show to the IRS of what some people have actually earned or what the average is that individuals have actually earned. Now, guys, this is our PlanNet Marketing Pledge. And this is really near and dear to my heart because I have never seen this anywhere else. So I want to make sure you guys understand what this marketing pledge says. Once you become a director, you can feel secure in knowing that in the event of your death, the PlanNet business you have built will outlast you. Your family will still receive your PlanNet marketing weekly commissions, your director pay, your director bonuses, and your residual income. So guys, basically what that means is this is speaking to a legacy. We always say we want to leave a legacy for our family, and it's actually written somewhere that you should actually leave a legacy for your family. And so this is basically saying that, and unfortunately, we did have a director that had recently transitioned, and he was prior military. But let me say this, guys. After his transition, his military benefits stopped, but his PlanNet marketing benefits continue to roll. You don't ever see that anywhere else other than here at PlanNet. I want you guys to understand that this is a turnkey business, right? We have some most valuable tools here. Like I said before, we have over $100,000 in marketing material just alone for you guys to use. We have training. We have training with partners. Guys, we have the best events ever. And you can always do this through your e-commerce, right? Again, like I said, someone said that if you don't have e-commerce, you might as well not even be in business, because this is how your business will continue to grow. So I want you to know this is a turnkey business. When you're looking for a home, you tell your real estate agent, I don't want to do any work. I don't want to fix it up. I just want to put the key in the door and turn it, and that is it. Guys, this is a turnkey business, and this is all available for you to take part in. This is our annual convention, guys. We're actually going, and I'm slated to go. So if you are on my Facebook, you will see my countdown coming, saying that I am a part of the Elevation Convention that is scheduled for September 26th to the 28th. Guys, we're going to get some great and phenomenal information, and this is how we are going to continue to grow. We're so confident that we're at the Gaylord Palms Resort in Orlando that Donald Bradley already booked and sealed our bookings for 2020 at the Gaylord again. So that's a clue, guys, that we already know what type of industry we're in, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Some of the people on our team, they just came back from the PlanNet Escape, and they went to the Bahamas in Nassau at the Bahamas, and they did some extra training with our corporate leadership, and they was able to view the actual Bahamas and spend time over there and do a little bit of vacation, and also they was able to do some actual training. So that's a great opportunity. So guys, here we are. We are basically at the end, and I want to thank you and appreciate you for actually staying on so I could just share this wonderful information with you. So in closing, this is just recapping our 7 streams of income that you already have. 1 stream of income. If you can have another 7, if you can add another 7 streams to your 1 stream, would that be great? Right, we're showing you about direct sales, your 50% match, your team bonus, your 10% override, your matrix up to 9 levels, and your directorship, right? And I heard that a rocket scientist doesn't have to figure out this 7 is better than 1. So guys, this is a lot of information, but guess what? This is the best information that you've ever had. So you want to know, I've heard all of that information, but how do I start? I'm glad you asked. Now listen, this is our most popular option for you, which is $199.90. It maximizes both opportunities. It gives you the opportunity to book and sell independent travel agencies, and it leverages the benefits and the perks on both sides of the company. After the $199, it'll just be $59.90 per month. Now, let me tell you again how that works. The PlanNet Marketing side, you're just marketing independent travel agencies, which is $19.95. And then if you want to do the travel agency, that's $179.95. You add them two together, guys, it's $199.90. Okay, so this is how you actually have the opportunity to take part and become a part of the PlanNet Inteletravel family. And remember, I said we have those great guarantees, 30 days. Get on your tricycle, put them wheels on, put your helmet on, and take it for a ride. If you fall off 30 days, guys, you have the opportunity to say, hey, I don't want to ride this ride anymore. So now we're coming to the very end of this watch party. And guess what, guys? I want you guys to start thinking about this. Where do you go from here? There's 3 options. We have 3 people, right? We have number 3s, number 2s, and number 1s. And so while we're thinking about it, if someone else shared this information with you, I want you to go ahead and reach out to the person that shared the information with you, if they are part of the PlanNet family, and let them know if you are number 1, number 2, or number 3, which I'm about to share with you. If someone shared it with you and they're not a PlanNet representative or a representative, which means they can be able to sell the agency and the Inteletravel portion with you, you can reach back out to me, and I'll be happy to get your questions answered. Number 3 means I saw all the information that I had to see, and guess what? I just don't think it's my time. Maybe later, but right now it's just not the time for me. So I don't want to take part in it. And we understand. We appreciate you for saying that you're number 3, and you can go ahead and put that in the chat that you're number 3. And guess what? At that particular moment, we understand. Only thing we ask is whoever invited you, go ahead and just give them a referral of someone that may be interested in the business. And guess what? If you decide you want to travel in the future, go ahead and reach back out to them, and they'll make sure they put you into our free booking portal. So anytime there's something coming up, a great special, they'll go ahead and send it out to you. A number 2 just basically says, hey, I've seen all that I need to see, but I still have some questions. I have 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. I'm really not sure which way I want to go, but I do want to get some questions answered. If you stay online and just chat with me and let me know what type of questions you have, I'll make sure I get those answers for you as most expeditiously as possible so you can make a better informed decision. And you can also send a particular text message, or you can email me. My email is at travelagencypays@gmail.com, or you can contact me at 301-818-1228. Okay, 301-818-1228. Now, you say, you know what, I heard all I need to hear. I'm ready to leverage and make some income for me and my family. And so I would love to go ahead and get started with my $199.90. I'm ready to sign up today. That is perfectly fine. You too can put your information in the chat. Go ahead and give me your email address. Just put it in there and say I'm a number one. And I'll go ahead and contact you with your phone number or send your email so we can go ahead and get you ready and set to go. So guys, this actually is all that I have for the travel portion. I hope that you saw an opportunity for yourself. And if by chance you did, guys, I would love to thank you so much for having the opportunity to spend time with me on today and on this evening. And if you're going to join me, I would love to tell you that you have now made a great decision, and welcome to the best place on the planet.